Hey, what's up, guys? This is Nathan at Bluestone Farms. Get the does taken care of here today, this morning. Get them fed. Yeah, out of water. I gotta get them water as well. We got we're getting pigs today. That's it's always a fun one to deal with. Getting pigs today. They want to do a couple things around here to prep for that. We got to get the trailer out of the buck's pen. They've been using the trailer as their house lately. Get the trailer out, and we got to prep the pig pen. It's gotten a little bit overgrown down there, so we got to go down there and kind of knock some of the weeds down, open it up a little bit for them, and get that going. Yeah, we'll run out this afternoon, get the piggies, and come back and get them unloaded. But first, let's feed and water the girls. Got to move the buck's fence, knock some weeds down, and we'll get out of here. Alright, y'all hungry? Let's eat, let's eat. Who pooped in the bowl? Who pooped in the bowl? Alright. Go nuts over this stuff. Wait, come out. You gotta come out. Can you come out for me? Please. Thank you. Alright, leave that there real quick. I've actually found that these ride really well. You just kind of set them in here on the door, here in the front door. So you set these on here, and they actually just slide right down on there. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Mr. Red is who this is. Yes, sir. Mr. Hershey Bear. Plan here is get them in the trailer because I need the trailer. Take the fence down, move the fence somewhere, get them somewhere in a nice shaded area. I don't know where yet. First, we're gonna feed them in the trailer so they run up into the trailer. Once they're in the trailer, shut the door, close it, lock it. I've noticed since he's polled, he has the little nubs on his head where his horns would be. You can kind of see that there. I don't know if he's just rubbing them raw, kind of headbutting with the other goats. I have to spray something on it, give him some medicine. Hopefully it heals up. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's bothering him too bad, but I don't think they're too happy about being locked up in the trailer right now. They are yelling at me out here. Ain't that right, Rocky? Yeah. All right, you guys wanna run real quick? You guys wanna run? All right, y'all. I just finished setting up Premier 1 fence for the boys, the boy goats. I chose this spot here because it's pretty shaded. I was having a hard time pick a spot because I was trying to find somewhere that's gonna be shaded at least somewhere all day. Since we're pulling the trailer out to go get the pigs in a little while, I kind of needed that with the shade. It's not terribly hot today, but I just don't want all the goats sitting out in the sun. Let's go hook up to the trailer, bring the goats down here. We'll put the goats in. I still got to clear out the pig pen back there. The weeds are getting way too tall over there, and then we'll run off this afternoon and we'll get some piggies and we'll show them off. And all right, guys, we're gonna hook up to this trailer, we'll drop the goats off, and then in a little while we'll get down to the pig pen and we'll clean it up a little bit, clear it out. All right, guys, we got the goats loaded up. They're in shade, we got water. I also chose this spot too because I didn't want to move them somewhere away from the house up there, all the way up there. That way I can see them too. So that's where they're at now. They're gonna be here for probably about a week. Probably move them early next week. This is where our pig pen is. This is kind of our training pen, physical hard fence pen. It's gotten really overgrown this year. You can see how overgrown it is. My plan here is to kind of just knock down the weeds in here. There is it's a straight part through here, and I do have another physical wall. You clearly can't see it because it's so overgrown in here right now. But there is another physical wall that runs off of this post straight down into there, and I kind of had set it up like that. That way I can back the trailer straight into here and basically corral them in this front part of it and load them up into the trailer whenever time needed. And it actually works really well. I've had no issues doing it, and it's a really good design how I have it. But anyways, since nothing has been in here and I haven't had the need to cut it down, we're gonna get the skid steer out. It's kind of one of our few options. I'm gonna get the skid steer out, come in, kind of flatten it all out.
hopefully it'll kind of do a good enough job. I'm not sure how I'm going to get to the stuff back here. I might just have to let that kind of be tall. Maybe the pigs can eat that down or knock it down, beat it down. Listen, we might have a pumpkin or something growing back in there. We've got squash or something growing in here. Hold on. I have given the pigs so much stuff. This is kind of where I keep pigs before. Yeah, we got squash or something growing in here. I can tell by the flowers we do. But I've also turned this area into a pumpkin patch before, and the plants have really grown up into it, but I've had really no luck with getting actual pumpkins. So I'm not sure if this is a pumpkin plant or a squash plant we got growing in here. Not sure if anybody can kind of identify what that is. It looks like a squash, but I don't know. But that's pretty neat. I've had, out of all the pigs we've raised in here, I've had tomatoes pop up, a cucumber plant pop up. We always bring our table scraps down to the pigs, and it's funny just how the seeds end up in the ground, and it's pretty interesting. But anyways, we do have a little house for them back in there. But yeah, we'll figure it out. If I gotta let this spot be kind of long for them, that's fine. But if I can just get that back part cut down, we'll be good. Yeah, I'm not sure what type of plant that is there. I'm kind of curious. I don't know. I just see that one little squash or whatever that is on. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, looks like we got two. I don't know if it's a pumpkin or squash. It might be a pumpkin because I have planted a bunch of pumpkins in here before, so I'm not sure. Either way, I mean, I'm not really worried about keeping whatever's growing in here. But anyways, let's go get the skid steer. We'll come back over here and we'll start knocking some weeds down. That actually went really easy. That was pretty smooth. This is kind of all I can really get in here with it. Since I did mention that we do have this fence here that I put up. Pretty thick in there. But I think that the pigs should be okay with handling all that. Yeah, this is not bad. This really isn't bad. I had this set up like this with the fence over there, because that way, like I mentioned, I don't keep the pigs in here very long, really, if at all. I kind of bring them in here to kind of like a corral holding pen. I bring them in here to train them to the electric fence. I also bring them in here when it's either I'm going to like load them up in a trailer and sell them, or if I need somewhere quick to put them at. And the way I have it set up like this, it's kind of like a big L shape, so it's like a big L this way, and then back behind the little pig house here. But the way I set it up is that they'll come in over there by the gate, down through here, and they got this whole area over here. And when it's time to load them up in the trailer, I'll back that trailer right up to the gate over there. Basically, we'll kind of herd them up through here, around this way, and back behind the house. And after we get them through this way, and essentially the trailer would be where the skid steer is right now. put like a, in this case, last time I did it, I used this here. So we'll basically put this here against the house, against the fence right here. Cut that off, so that way it's just this, and it's just straight loading them into the trailer. And I've actually had no issues with doing it that way. They every time they've ran right up into the trailer. It actually works pretty well. But we'll get some pigs here in a little bit, unload them, and I'll show you guys unloading them in here. And all right, guys, we're on our way down to get the new piggies. We left about 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, somewhere in that time frame. Should be there in about another 15, 20 minutes. Let's go get our piggies and take you along there too. I think we just about made it to the property we're going to. Not sure if I'm gonna film there. I'll see if I can get some footage. If not, not a big deal. But a little bumpy here.
That was fun.
You feel like doing that? That's a pretty steep hill. We just picked up our piggies. Still in the driveway up by the road. I didn't want to record. Didn't want to record at the lady's property. Just kind of wanted to be respectful and not shove a camera up in somebody's face and record somebody's private property without consent. But now that we're at the end of the driveway, I will get out and show you a little bit of the pigs before we get home and unload them. But see, you guys see them in there? Where are they at? They're all the way up there in the back. All right, there's our piggies. We got to run down to the feed store real quick, and then we'll get back home. I'll unload them in the pen. I'll kind of show you that. So I'm running off the trailer, get them unloaded. Now, we need to make sure that they don't go through that spot right there. That's kind of the only little opening I think they can get through. So if you want to hop over through here.
I don't see that.
Yeah, they might not see it, but I also ain't going to chance it. So this is what we'll do. This here. And we'll put this here. There we go. That'll hold. That cuts that off. Well, we made it back. Take the pigs off here. But all right. The plan was to get 3 pigs. The 3 of them. We got there. Well, on the way there, the lady that I was buying them from had actually reached out and asked if I wanted to buy one more. I guess the buyer, the other buyer she had for the pigs, I guess they backed out of buying one of them. So she offered the 4th one to me. I said sure. I'll show them to you guys. It looks like we got 3 girls and 1 boy. The boy has already been cut. It's a good thing. I don't like doing that job. That's kind of a nasty job. But it's a job that has to be done. But all right, let's show you guys the pigs here, and we'll get Bush. You gonna run in there and chase the pigs off of there?
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna go in there and chase the pigs out. So. All right. You mean help you out?
I
See if we can scare them over here. Look, they done hid behind all the hay. Hey, look at them all. Look at them all.
They're so cute. It feels so good. Oh my god! Okay, I'll just try. Will it hurt them?
No, you're just moving them. I'll grab them if you want. You stand over here, and you kind of chase them off up into there. And make sure that they don't go running through the gate over there. Which I don't think that they will. But, all right, this one here. You are a girl. All right, that's a girl, Piggy. How about you? Nope. Nope. Come here. That's a boy. There we go. 3 girls and 1 boy, for sure. Here they come, dude.
Yeah, the girl's back there.
The girl right back there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you going? You can't go that way. Yep. 1 boy, 3 girls. Just chase them back around that way. That way they kind of... No, don't go through that. Don't go through that. Yeah, go that way. There you go.
I want to go see their house. Can I?
Yeah, we go there. The weeds are really tall, but
I don't think you can really.
well, the pigs are gonna mow it. I ain't mowing it.
Oh my.
Oh, they're checking out the hay bomb over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them are?
All 4.
All 4 of them? I was gonna say it should be 4 of them.
They're down there.
Yep, they are up in there. They sure are.
You're so cute.
Yeah, guys, that was the plan. The original plan was to get 3 of these guys. We're actually not raising any up ourselves. We've have so much pork in the freezer from years past, and we're still getting through it. But last year when I raised them up, I raised 7 of them last year, and I ended up selling 3 of them in bulk as halves or wholes. I gifted half of a pig and then kept the other half of the pig, and then the other 3 pigs I had cut into individual sales. We did pretty good with getting people to buy either bulk or their halves or wholes, or not so much luck with the individual cuts. We don't sell at farmers markets. We don't really market that well with that. This is not really our source of income. We just kind of do this to do it. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy raising pigs. I enjoy raising farm animals and giving them a good, plentiful life. I like doing it to raise my own meat. I like knowing where my meat comes from, just to eat a little bit healthier. But that's why I do it. But anyway, so these well, 4 pigs now. We are going to either sell them off as halves or wholes. If we can't sell one of them, we might possibly keep one of the females as a breeding pig at some point. I've always kind of thought about the idea of keeping one breeding pig. I don't know. I've thought about the idea, but I've never really gone through with it. It involves quite a bit more money, time. You know, you're raising them up through the whole year. You're keeping them year round. You're feeding them year round. So I don't know. We'll see when we get to the point if we've sold it or not. If we have, great. If we haven't, we'll think about the idea of keeping it as a breeding stock. But we made it home. We got the pigs in. We came back with an extra pig. I'm happy with them. They look good. They're still little. I don't know if you guys, they get lost in here so easily. It's so tall. But we made it back, and like I said, they look really good. They seem very healthy. They're very alert, very active. They're nice and hefty, stocky. Plan now is I'm gonna let them stay in here probably at least 2 weeks, possibly 3. We're gonna keep them in here. We're gonna let them mow all this down, eat all this down, all this tall grass. Let them really kind of root it up, till it up a little bit. After that, we'll we'll bring the trailer right back up in here again, get them loaded up in the trailer, and at that point we'll take them down to our bottom field and we'll get them out with the Premier 1 fencing. We'll train them in this hard pen with the hard physical barrier fence first. Train them in here. I'll probably put up like 1 strand along the perimeter of the thing. That way they get used to it. They learn that, you know, that hurts. They got to stay in it, and it's that psychological barrier where they won't just, you know, think that they can just bulldoze through it after they've touched it a couple times within this fence. But like I said, once we get them out there, we'll move them around every 7 to 10 days. But 2 weeks here, possibly 3 weeks, depends on how quick they knock it down, how quick they tear it up. If I feel like they need to be in here a little bit longer, then I'll keep them here longer. I want them to knock all this stuff down, kind of just root it all up, tear everything down in here, and then we'll move them back out. And then these guys will be ready probably January, February-ish. We'll send them off to our local processor once they get big enough. But we made it home with the pigs. I got to figure out the water situation first. We have an IBC tote. That's how we usually run our water over here. We'll usually just pick it up on a skid steer, and I usually just drop it in here somewhere. And I usually put the pig nipple. It's like a metal little cylinder. It's got a little, I'll just show it to you. But they basically bite on it and suck it, and as they suck on it, water flows out. It's a pretty really neat concept. We'll get the water situated. Got to give them some feed. Went and picked up 400 pounds of feed right after getting these guys. So we got feed for them. We're gonna let them kind of explore all this in here. But yeah, that's here. They actually came up to us right here. Yeah, they're a little low. They're only about 6 weeks old. They're pretty freshly weaned, but they look good, and they're active and they're curious. That's what matters. We can pack the weight on them. They're already eating up on all the weeds, and they're already tearing it all up. That's good.
That's bad.
That's really good.
That's bad.
All right, guys. Well, I'll get these guys fed, and we'll get the water moved out to them here this evening. These guys are here. I'm happy. The pigs will be happy. That'll do it for today's video. Thanks for sticking around, y'all. Get another video with them soon, and I'll take you guys along everything we do with them. We're gonna, as I mentioned, we're gonna take them out here in a couple weeks, pasture rotate them. I'm gonna show you how I do everything, how the pigs thrive on grass, how the pigs thrive being rotated. We'll take you around for all that. But all right, y'all, thanks for sticking out, and we'll see y'all in the next one.